and they have like, well, 200, 300 clients or something, and sometimes they see people, they'll case managers, managing their clients, and they see some people are still using heroin a lot, and methadone's not working very well, so they ring us and they say, well, this guy is not doing very well. Can he come to your program? And then we do all these questionnaires and how do you call them, like the doctor has to see them, we see them as well.
Medical.
And then we decide, is he sort of like eligible for our program?
And it's, in fact, you can see it as a treatment. It's not that just people come here, get their drugs and leave. No, there's a treatment. And besides treatment is also...
So you make a plan, you make consultations and all that?
Yes, and you're working towards a certain goal. It's not just like, hey, you come and you get your stuff and everybody's happy. No, we have a certain goal, you're working into this program, and you have to be committed to it. And we evaluate time and time again and to see if we are reaching the goal, yes or no. If we are not reaching the goal, then we kind of adjust to reach the goal, and if it's just a question of someone being that addicted and that they cannot become better, then still that would be the goal, to get the best, get them stabilized, the best possible quality of life. But it's not just a question of, hey, everybody can come 3 times a day, party, and go. That's not the thing.
Normally had a job, or?
Sorry?
No.
Just 2 people have jobs, and that's just sort of the coincidence.
Okay.
But no one else has a job. They're all on like welfare or very heavily addicted.
And you have to help them with many problems, as financial problems, housing. Family problems and so on.
The activity problems.
It's a combination.
It's a combination, and it's a full treatment that they get.
We're very focused on day activities because lots of people who come here are very bored, and that's why. And now they come here, so they don't have to look for money all the time, every day long, to get their drugs. So they come here, they get it from us.
Spare time.
So there's so much spare time left, and now they have to sort of like work with the time they've got on their hands. So we're now focusing on, what would you like to do? What are your hobbies, and what are you capable of doing?
Do the clients get in touch with each other?
Yeah, sometimes. There's some friends. Next friends sometimes. Or well, most people who've come here for such a long time.
To my surprise, I've been here a client in this location. And to my surprise, there was a considerable amount of clients, I think about 8 or 9, and they knew each other from primary school.
Oh, right. Lots of guys know each other from such a long time.
And then a form of education for lower intelligent people. BLO. That's a kindergarten from BLO.
Yeah, exactly. From certain neighborhoods.
Well, we're all like 50.
Okay.
The biggest group is like around mid-40s, 50. That's the people who were born in the 60s, those kids.
But especially in those methadone programs, don't you have the problem that some clients just use the methadone as an extra, or they still consume heroin, so they combine both?
Yes, that is normal.
That is often described as a major problem, isn't it?
No.
No, it's not.
It is usual and common for somebody who takes methadone to also use heroin.
Yes, it's a substitute for heroin.
I know, but
still,
they substitute and they still try to get
They have to, because heroin only lasts in your system for 4 to 6 hours. So if you come here at like 7 in the evening, and the first time you can come back is like 8 o'clock in the morning, you have to sort of like take some methadone to feel good. Otherwise you become ill during the night.
And why should it be a problem?
Also get some methadone as well. It's a combination of combination therapy.
Maybe due to the time, it would be better to take a look around.
Okay. Look around in the office, our office. It's like a dispensing office, I would say. This part, that's not big. That's our injecting room, but now we use it as a smoking room because we don't have injectors anymore. Everybody has their own little box with their paraphernalia, we call it, like little tube, a lighter, obviously, some tin foil to smoke the heroin on. Do you know how you use the heroin? Is it sort of
No.
Are you aware of?
You have no personal experience.
You've never seen it before, maybe? Well, we have it here. This is tin foil. Everybody has a little bag with their stuff, with a little light and everything. Tin foil. They all have their prescription with a certain amount of heroin, which the doctor prescribes. Exactly. So some people they can smoke 1 gram a day, and then divide it over 3 periods of time. So they can smoke 400 milligrams at a time. So it's 400, 400, 200, and then you have a gram a day. And they put it's like a white powder, so you can use that. I'll show you. It's 100 milligrams, for example. They open it up, it's like a white powder. They put it on the tin foil, heat it with the lighter, and then it's sort of like it becomes a little bit sort of like a fluid. They smoke, and then they smoke. And it lasts quite a long time because it is pure heroin, but it's also there's a little of caffeine added to it. So that's why it's chaseable. That's why I call it to chase the dragon, to chase the fluid on the tin foil. And then after like 15 minutes, it's finished. I got everything in their system, and that's how they use it. And every client, we have 5 clients.
It's not too easy to find GPs now to go on because they're just very careful.
Yeah.
They don't.
Well, it's the same here. I mean, lots of GPs don't want to sort of like intrude or something with our the heroin, with the methadone, with the medication, with the how do you call it? Like the benzodiazepines and other medication for psychiatric problems. So what we do, we say, well, we all leave it here, leave it with us. We do it. We prescribe, or our psychiatrist prescribes that kind of medication. So they're not like sort of, they're all free of the.
They're not so independent anymore. And it's the same with psychiatrists. I'm a psychiatrist. It's not very easy sometimes to find them. I mean,
you actually can work with heroin abusers. It's if you like it, you have to sort of, it's a different kind of.
Maar je kan nog zeggen dat Gera ook nog politica is.
She's also a politician. Yeah, that's quite interesting. She's
from the CDA.
From CDA. So she's from the Christian Democratic Party. Yeah. She's very liberal. So I don't know why she's from the party. A very good doctor.
You wouldn't think so if you saw
I
her.
wouldn't say so. No. She's very. I'm very glad that she works here with us.
Yeah, she's really
I
nice
get along
person.
with the clients very well.
So you have your background with clients who have HIV, hepatitis, all this problems. For you, it's not a problem.
That's a shortage.
Yeah, true. We do have some clients who
Some
have
hepatitis,
hepatitis C. Yeah, now we just have a client who was just diagnosed with hepatitis C, and he's getting a treatment in 2 weeks' time. And we'll probably get the medication, and we'll guide him through this whole treatment. Yeah, we'll do it as well. There's like a general hospital actually sort of prescribes everything and does the checkups, but we guide him.
Okay, cool.
And that's so good about like heroin. They have to be there every day.
So
then you know for sure they take the medication for hepatitis, which is very very important that they take it in time and every
It's a very
day.
good thing that you said, because you see them every day, sometimes 3 times a day.
Yeah,
so you
or
can
more
observe
than
them
once.
very well.
They come voluntarily.
Yeah, they come voluntarily, but you also see them, you
Definitely.
have a little talk, you know, how you doing? So keep them in touch.
So you can monitor them very.
7 days a week, always. Christmas, New Year's Day, always. What's my 8
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we're
3
closed
six.
through 9. 8 o'clock is closing time.
Do you have a number for emergencies in the night, or you're just close to us? No. If there's something, they can get in touch with you.
Not with us, no.
No, but they are inside hostels, and they can reach their physician, doctors, and so on. Yeah.
Wards are open for them. Yeah.
So there's an old system you have to build.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not only the giving the heroin on a location, but you need like
Shelter as well.
the housing,
Yes,
the
work
financials, the justice.
We had to cut down on social workers, which is very, I think it's
Yeah.
a shame, because they're very important to our people.
Yeah.
But we still have one left who's in the other team or the other
Okay.
locations. And yeah, it's very handy to have a person like her around, because there's so many people with problems, with social problems.
Yeah.
As a nurse, I can figure it out obviously, but it takes longer than for her. She knows the way to get there to certain organizations and things. Yeah.
For
Good work,
our
yeah.
conservative party, it was not. It was very hard to accept that this is an illness.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is
yeah.
right. That
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
it.
people don't believe it.
Yeah.
They think it's like if you want something you want or you don't want, or
Yeah.
it's an illness.
And I
It
guess
really
I
is.
still don't believe it.
Yeah.
It's a shame, isn't it? Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
ignore it.
Yeah, they ignore it.
Yeah.
It's ignorance.
Bleibanschlüsse kann hier wohl noch Krankenschein.
Do you have any more questions? Because I have to prepare the heroin for my
No,
client.
sorry.
Sorry.
We gotta- no, but thank you so much
Thank you for coming.
for showing us this.
You're welcome.
It meant so much to us, because I think it's always, if you're in the political process, it's so important just to say how the daily life is done. And we don't have this in this way in Germany, so it was a really great experience. And thank you so much that you, that you shared the time with us
Yeah.
here and the information.
Yeah.
We appreciate that so
Okay.
much.
You're welcome.
And
Not only
my
to say
boss,
thank you, we
my
have
boss
some,
just brought
have some gifts.
shut
Baden-Wurthenberg in
down.
this year celebrates its 60th anniversary.
Okay.
And the SWR Big Band made some
Radio
music.
station.
The red ones are jazz and
Blues,
pop,
jazz.
pop and blue is jazz, and you can choice and
Oh,
some
thanks. Even cadeautje mee.
Oh, that's so
pop or
nice.
jazz.
Yeah.
What you want?
Pop.
Pop.
It's pop? Okay.
Ladies first, pop or jazz?
Okay, pop.
Pop.
No,
And some jazz.
it's all the same.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
If you need some more